Thank you everybody for joining my channel. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment if you will. I want to touch on the debates or just the state of that we're in right now and what's going on in the world today, and my thoughts about everything as far as Trump, Biden, Sexy Red, Hurricanes, Drake, Beef, P. Diddy, Cat Williams, TD Jakes. Like, it's like it's what is it, June? It was July 2024. It's been crazy. It's been a lot of stuff going on. I mean, the weather is crazy all around the world. It's a lot of flooding, and overseas there's been a lot of flooding in Africa, in China, Asia, earthquakes, all kind of stuff. Just crazy. Some stuff is very much unavoidable, and I do believe that it's a spiritual warfare too. Like, the Most High is not pleased with a lot of people's behavior and conduct out here in these streets. Just know that, like Sodom and Gomorrah, like, it's a lot of evil, wicked activities going on, and it's like the evil, wicked people are still holding on by a thread. They still trying to wreak havoc. They are determined to spit in the face of the Most High. They are determined to go against the grain. They are determined to go against the odds. No matter how many signs they see of the world falling apart, and groceries being out of the store, and rent is high as hell, gas high as hell. I mean, jobs are hard to find. Homelessness is at an all-time high. Yet and still, and the list goes on and on and on. Crime, people getting shot and killed on, shot and murdered on 4th of July. Women are getting killed every other day. Like, it's really sad. I think we need a moment of prayer. Like, we need to pray. I think I need to fast again another 3 days. I shouldn't be announcing no fast, but it's very much needed. Like, all the prayer warriors need to fast and pray to intercede for all of this, because at the end of the day, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, or no weapon formed against us shall prosper. But it's like, there are innocent people being affected by people's actions, like paying their karmic debt, like being guilty by association, or being in the wrong place at the wrong time, and they don't know why X, Y, and Z is happening at their doorstep, but you condone this person's activity and bad behavior, and turn the other way and turn the other cheek as if it was okay. So you just as guilty, or not worse. Yeah, so I just want to say, everything is in the Most High hands, because I don't believe that voting for a president really makes a difference. I think that they already know who they want the president to be. So it's basically all in the Most High hands, or if what we're going to do and what's going to happen, or whatever. So, like me personally, let me talk about myself. I'm a single woman. I make a decent amount of money, but yet and still my rent is expensive. I Uber to work. I buy food. I don't have to pay for a daycare or clothes for my child or whatever. I don't have to do that or anything. I don't know how a parent can make it. I guess they have benefits, but that's why people don't want to have kids, because it's definitely going to be a struggle. And so, like, I can barely take care of myself with how much money I make. And because back in the day, if a 1-bedroom apartment would be like $650 or something like that, like 550, 650, something like that. Shoot, maybe 325. You get a little studio or something. Like I pay almost $1,000 a month. Then I Uber to work for a month. That's $400. Then I have to buy food. Like my whole check is gone. I'm not gonna complain that much because I'm glad I have an income. But it's like you really are. I am living paycheck to paycheck. So it's like I can never get ahead. I'm gonna have to really, like, really sacrifice. Like, I shouldn't be struggling like this as a single person. Let's just say that. Like, the people that determines how much people make, they even said in the state that I live in that you need to make at least $40 an hour to be able to live comfortably here in this state. So I said, well, why don't they pay people at least $40 an hour so people can at least live comfortably? Like, I don't know who decision it is or who choice it is, who determines how much people make and who gets to say, oh, well, you deserve $40 or you deserve $100 or whatever. Like, I don't know who's in charge of that, but I would like for them to pay us a decent amount for us to be able to take care of ourselves and survive and thrive and be able to have money to save for hard times and for unexpected events that may come our way. But at this point in time, like, I'm sure, like, the people in Houston, like, people are living paycheck to paycheck, barely surviving, and then a tragedy strike. Like, what, then it's like you already was struggling in the struggle, trying to make ends meet. This is just me personally. I'm like, I lived there before, so I can only imagine, like, trying to survive and then a tragedy strike and you not prepared for it, and then you just scrambling and scraping trying to make a way out of no way. Like, I mean, no, because it's like I want to stock up for the worst case scenario. Like, I made a video about worst case scenarios and be prepared for stuff like that. But who has the money to stockpile food, to set aside for events like that, unexpected, tragic events? People have to actually people can barely pay their bills. People can barely feed themselves. So how the hell luxury? That's a luxury to be able to prepare for the worst case scenario and have actual money in the bank saved up so you can. And then on top of that, if you, it's basically, I mean, even if you wanted to catch a flight out of Houston or some area like that, the flights are going to be delayed or probably canceled or something. I don't know, but yeah, it's very unfortunate. But yeah, because my daughter lived there and she said her electricity was off, and they still don't have no water down there, and they don't have no electricity. So prayers for Houston. But yeah. Yep. But basically the world is going to hell in a handbasket because people think that fat meat not greasy, and that's pretty much the beginning and the end of it, because people think that fat meat not greasy. As a whole, as a culture, as a society, we don't take anything seriously. I just said it in a video, like, we don't take stuff seriously, and that's why we're so unprepared for stuff like that. And I mean, like, we don't take stuff seriously. We're not prepared in the way that we behave. Like, we so much focus on the wrong stuff that it just go to show that everything is a big distraction. It's just designed to distract you from off what's really important. Like, me personally, I'm not going to spend my money on no concerts. Like, people just still doing stuff like the world is not going to hell in a handbasket. Like, Like, you know, like people not out here struggling, like you just got extra money to blow. Like, no, 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 no. I don't know who no, 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 no. That's the last thing I need to be doing, is trying to go out somewhere. I understand, like, you may want to take a vacation to get away from the stress and all of this and that or whatever, to, you know, you like, well, I'm going to do what I have to do. I'm going to keep living my life. I'm going to keep living my life. I'm going to enjoy my life. I'm going to enjoy my life, and I'll deal with the consequences later. And that's what keeps us back at square one, because we can never move ahead because we're too busy trying to enjoy ourselves and enjoy our life, which is fine and okay. But when tragedy strike, what you gonna do? I'm talking to myself too, because that's why I had to stop trying to help people out and help myself. Because if I'm single and I could barely pay my bills and have enough money to buy me Chipotle from Uber Eats, and you know that's high as hell because they all of them fees. Uber Eats Chipotle burrito bowl is like $16 if you go in person, but if you order it online, it's like $36 where I'm located. So, but I will do that to treat myself, and I should be able to do that. But I want to talk about how, and at the end of the day, we have all these gender wars and men against women and women against men. I don't have nothing against men. I just think that a lot of men be worried. They worried about the wrong thing. They mostly are concerned about the wrong thing. Most men are not. They are easily swayed, like how society is trying to brainwash people to make you think that you have options, make you think that you don't need a woman, make you think that you can survive out here on your own and still live your best life. And yeah, you see where that gets you. Because like me, I would, first of all, you know, most importantly, if we're gonna be together, let's talk about, we need to be knowing that it's very important to establish a solid foundation, because it's too hard out here trying to be single and paying all the bills yourself, and you know, you barely have enough money to buy you some Uber Eats. Like, but if I'm gonna deal with a man and he's not talking about moving a needle forward and actually being a asset to me, if I'm still gonna, after I go on a date with you and after I kick it with you for 2-3 weeks, a month, or whatever, and I'm still struggling, why? I don't need you. I mean, I'm not saying that you got to take care of me, but why would I deal with somebody when they're not alleviating my stress? And I'm here doing my part, pulling my weight, but you don't even want to be a part of the team. So no, we can't do that. It's cheaper to be it's more beneficial to be in a relationship, to have 2 incomes and be married and have a secure life and everything. But nobody wants to get married. Everybody wants to bash the other sex. Everybody want to bash each other and blame each other and hold and point the finger at everybody, instead of doing what's in their best interest. Yeah. Somebody liked my video. I said like all oil and water in the other video about gay pastors. It just don't go together like oil and water. It's just not a good mix. It will never mix. Yeah, that's just real talk. I'm not gonna tell you not what you want to hear. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear. And what you need to hear is that it's hard out here for single women. A single woman that's actually doing what's in her best interest, all of this and this and that. That's why I know the Most High has set me apart, because I'm not looking for a man to take care of me. I'm not looking for none of that. So, I mean, like, it's like, why deal with you if you're not thinking about long term? You're not thinking about building being in a relationship with me. I don't need you to try to date me for 3, 6 months, a year to try to get to know me, and you still living your best life. And while I'm still up here in the struggle, like, quit playing with me. Like, I'm not here for that. Like, and you juggling me and 2, 3, 4, 5 other women, and then you think you got options online, and so you want to keep your options open. You want to keep keeping your options open. In the meantime, in between time, rent is high as hell, and people can't even pay their damn rent, and we're living paycheck to paycheck. But you still out here talking to all these different people. That doesn't make any sense. It don't make no sense at all. I'm gonna need you to go sit down and go be with somebody. If it's not with me, I'm gonna need you to go be with somebody in a stable, happy, whole relationship and get your life together. So since you don't need my help and you can't help me, go help somebody else, because I would recommend that you do that than to be a gigolo or a Casanova or trying to bounce from this woman to this woman to this woman. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I'm talking about somebody in particular. But yeah, but that's how some guys are out here, and that's how some women are too. That you would be better off. You will be better off being by yourself than to try to date around to all these different people. And then you're going to end up being by yourself anyway. And then you're going to be trying to borrow money from somebody and trying to have somebody cash app you and chime you some money, because now you don't have no food to eat because you ain't got nobody there. Because now because you spent your money on getting your hair done and your lashes done and going out to the club and smoking hookah and buying J's and going to Beyonce concerts and going to Summer Walker concerts and going to comedy shows and going to see Drake and going to see whoever. Like, you just got money to blow. No, people need to wake up. That's what people need to do, because I know people is out here fake flexing and living paycheck to paycheck. And on top of that, like, some people are fortunate to be able to do YouTube full time as a content creator, but YouTube pay you once a month and you gotta be posting videos on a regular, and you get paid by watch time hours, not subscribers. So it's based on how much people watch you. So people have to watch your video, and you get a view after 30 seconds count as one view. But you have to get a certain amount of watch time hours. People need to watch your video all the way through for you to make the real coin. So if people not trying to listen to you and they don't care about what you're saying and they ain't vibing with it, they gonna cancel that. Like, people may not watch my videos all the way to the end. My mama try to say I need to make my content shorter, but that's not how that works, because some people watch long form content. I'm one of the people. I will watch a 30-minute long, an hour long video if it's something that I'm interested in. So because I'm not gonna time myself. So that's when a person is moving and grooving and they got something to say that's of value. You can't put no time limit on it. So yeah, I'm here for that real authentic content that's actually going to help me cultivate and edify me and make me be a better person inside and out. I'm here for all of that because it starts with me. All I can do is be the change that I want to see in the world. I can't, at the same time, I have the room to complain. I have the room to talk my shit. I got the right to talk my shit. I got the right to talk my shit because I'm actually showing up authentically and as the change that I want to see in the world. So I have room to speak my piece and voice my opinion. I'm gonna say it like that. I have the room to speak my opinion, and truth don't need no support. Like, the proof is in the pudding over here, baby. The proof is in the pudding, baby, over here. It's for real, for real. So yeah, I'm getting on here because I want to be the change that I want to see in the world, because I know that I'm a double OG, triple OG, double OG, triple OG, double OG, triple OG, double OG. I'm on YouTube trying to be the change that I want to see, because I know I'm a double O, triple OG, double O, triple OG out here in these streets. Okay, you feel me? Because yeah, I gotta be the change that I want to see, baby. I gotta be the change I want to see, and I can't just be a part of the problem, because my life matters. My voice counts. My life still matters, and I have to show up for myself. And that's why the real people that watch my content resonate with me, because I'm yeah. I want to say, because I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga. That's what came to my mind. Because I'm that nigga. Yeah, because I'm that nigga. So no, I'm just saying. I'm just talking trash. I'm just talking shit. But yeah, at the end of the day, I have the right to say whatever I want to say, because I'm actually a product of I don't want to say a product of my environment, but I got it out the mud, all of this and that, whatever. I'm not holding no grudges against nobody, whatever. But there is a great division amongst African American people, within families, within neighbors, that's why, like, it's designed for us to be at odds with each other. It's designed for us to compete with one another. And if we actually work together and had a goal, and the goal was to help move the needle forward, like actually help a person. Actually, if you have a place to live, or you can help a person get to work, whatever, like help this person out. If that's a friend of yours, like you can't just be helping every stranger out or whatever, but your close loved one, like don't put people out on the street. Like don't, unless they can't be helped. But some people just, like, they don't want to help the next person. Like, people be tripping off the wrong thing all the time, and don't want to forgive people, and want to resort to violence, and want to hold grudges and all of this stuff. Meanwhile, the world is falling apart and going to hell in a handbasket. While you up here trying to go back and forth with me, the world is fucking going to hell. Excuse my language. Like, what? You really letting the devil use you. You really letting the devil use you. And that goes back to what I said earlier in this video, that people are not taking life seriously. And it's like, how many warning signs do the Most High have to send you before you acknowledge who he is, who the universe, you want to call it the universe, source, the creator of all, good versus evil, karma, whatever you want to call it. Yes, please believe you're going to pay for everything that you've ever done, and so you reap what you sow. It's just the laws of the universe. So that's the cosmic law. There are laws of this universe. What goes up must come down. It's called cause and effect. So you can't just be out here wreaking havoc and think that you're not going to pay for everything you did or everything that you've done. And especially if you doing it to somebody who didn't mean you no harm and only meant good for you, you definitely gonna pay for that. But yeah, so basically it's two different things going on here. We got, in the physical realm, it's more about we think that they try to make us believe that who Trump and Biden, who the president is important, or who gets in office is important, or they try to act like we have some control over who gets in office. But we don't have no control over that. Our vote does not matter per se. They messed up the votes before. Like, they don't have to even log them votes in. Like, they can manipulate the system. And because I believe that happened before when Al Gore or something was going for president against George Bush or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember. But they was lying on them votes. They was not counting them right. There was like a miscount. It was a miscount on them things. So I don't believe none of that crap. At the end of the day, it's all in the Most High hands. So all you can do is live your life right and do what's in your best interest and hope and pray for the best. But reiterate on, do right by others, do right by yourself, keep the Most High first, and point blank period, all that good stuff. Because the outside energies and outside forces and the stuff we see in 3D is irrelevant, because the Most High has the last say so. He has the last word, and you need to be worried about what's going on in the spiritual realm more than you need to be worried about what's going on CNN and on the news and stuff like that. But yeah, because the Mother Earth is not happy with the ways of the world and what's going on in today's world. And it's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to hide when you was out there living your best life. And now, what you gonna do? Still not acknowledge that you was wrong, still not acknowledge the power of the Most High, still not repent and ask for forgiveness and pray and fall on your knees. And yeah, like, what? People just, but you want me to feel bad for you, you want me to feel sorry for you. It's at the point, like, I really can't feel bad or sorry for a person who basically you say, or a person that you say you don't believe. If a person say they don't believe in God, or they don't believe, I mean, it's one thing to say they don't believe in Jesus. Okay, I see what you're saying, but you say you don't believe in God. Okay, well, that's your own personal opinion. But the way my spirituality is set up, I know that there is a creator of all things, and that's just ignorant to say to me. But he gonna make these non-believers out of believer. So people just keep it up. Keep on thinking that there is no God out here. Keep on thinking that you can just do whatever you want to do. Keep on thinking that you can just commit sin and just lie to people and steal from people and cheat on people and spread false doctrine and promote homosexuality and promote sin and try to act like everything is all okay, when the whole time people can't even pay their bills. People can't even survive out here. People out here struggling and homeless and all this stuff. But people so worried about, they worried about the wrong damn thing. Yeah, they need to get together. I think that pretty much summed it up. I don't want to go on and keep dragging it on out. But at the end of the day, I want to say, motherfuckers, people got their priorities mixed up, and that's what the problem is. And that's why the rug is being pulled from underneath people's feet, because they want to wait until the ninth inning, to the last inning, to try to get themselves together. But it may be too late. The clock is ticking, and the door is closing, and the door is closed over here. The door is closed, so you can't come in, okay? Because I'm over here. If I'm in the struggle by myself, what do I need to talk to you for? And the struggle is not, see, we have a tendency to think like that's a personal thing because I can't afford to do X, Y, and Z. That has nothing to do with my potential, because I'm a multimillionaire in the flesh. I'm filthy rich. I'm very much wealthy. I'm very wealthy and very abundantly blessed. So people like to say, well, you don't make that much money because because I don't make that much money, because I make a decent amount of money. It's the fact that my rent is high as hell, food, Uber, all this stuff is overpriced for the income that I'm making. It has nothing to do with me as a person. I'm very qualified and very much overqualified to make 50,000 a year, 100,000 a year, 200,000 a year, 300,000 a year. I should be making 300 to 500,000 a year. Easy. 300K, 500K. That's what I need. Easy. Be up there with Oprah and Tyler Perry and them, and you know what I'm saying? Like, but of course, the powers that were in all society and all this stuff and all these negative energies and all this stuff, they don't want to see that happen. They want to prevent that from happening. That's what they want to do. Just like they're trying to prevent me from having 300 to 500,000 a year. They're trying to prevent you from having 300 to 500,000 a year. So what you think that's going to take for you to get up there, get your bag up, to run your bag up, to actually make it a reality? Because it's definitely a way. It's definitely a way for it to get done. It's definitely possible. Yes, it's definitely possible. No matter what's going on in the economy, no matter what's going on in the world, it's a way for you to do your research to make that a reality. But what are you doing in your current reality that is not helping you to make that your reality? What are you wasting your time away on things that are not changing your life for the better? Because you're not watering the seed to help grow your abundance and your wealth? Or you just spending your money frivolously and hoping and praying for the best and gambling and risking your life away? That's why people can never get ahead, because they don't even believe that they can possibly have the reality that they actually want. And so we really are our own worst enemies and our own worst critic, and we self-sabotage ourselves, because if you can believe it, you can see it. If you can believe you can have it, you can achieve it. But it's not going to happen overnight. And just know that I'm destined for greatness. And one of these days I will have 500K in my bank account. Okay? Yeah, at the end of the day. But it'd be nice if I had somebody that was right here with me now, actually adding to the equation to help build this empire, move the needle forward, instead of going back and forth and trying to worry about having sex with somebody, or worry about trying to come up off somebody, trying to ask for a cash app request or whatever. Like, no, I'm thinking big. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's unfortunate that it's really an illusion that people be under, that make people think that they cannot do X, Y, or Z. If you made better choices, you would have a better reality. And it has nothing to do with who the president is and who is what happened down the street or around the corner. You need to make the best choices for yourself, starting with believing in the Most High, and everything else will be added on to you. Living your life right, being married to one woman, not out here spreading yourself thin and catching an STD, or you think a condom is going to protect you, but condoms break all the time, and you just thinking that you're going to be a player, and you out here having sex with people that you don't care about and you don't love, and you don't even want to be in a relationship with them, or you don't even like them. You don't hate them, but you don't like them, but you having sex with them, but you using a condom. But what if the condom break and you get an STD, a deadly STD? Was that really worth your life? And you don't even want to be with this person. So now you got HIV and you got AIDS from a person that you didn't even like that. You don't even really care about this person. So that's your karma. That's what you get. Point blank, period. Sorry to say, because that's why you should have not been trying to stick in any old thing. Point blank, period. It's point blank, period. People need to be hold themselves accountable. Yes, because you don't know what you getting yourself into. And if you, first of all, if you supposed to, at this point in 2024, you need to have higher standards. So at this point, if I'm about to be intimate with a man, I would like to think that he's worthy enough to be my husband, and that he has no STDs, and I would know that, and he would know the seriousness and the realness and the benefits of being in a monogamous relationship with me, and cherish that. He should cherish the woman that I am, and he should know that ain't nothing out here in them streets for him, because it's nothing out, because where you can't put all your eggs all over the place. They say don't put all your eggs in one basket, but you can't be spreading yourself thin either. You can't be putting all your eggs all across town either. So you can't be, because you will lose that way. You will lose. Yeah, but hopefully you all gather what I'm putting down and pretty much understand where I'm coming from. Like, just people need to be more worried about what they actually have control over in their own personal life and their day-to-day life. Worry about what you have control over in your day-to-day life, your personal life. That's more important than wishing on a star and going to go vote on who's going to be the president, or trying to orchestrate some stuff that's outside of yourself. And at the end of the day, you only can worry about yourself and what you bring into the table and how you showing up in the world. And are you being the change that you want to see in the world? Or are you just out here capping and flexing for the gram, or trying to portray that you live this certain lifestyle, but you have no substance or no value, and you're not this person in real life? I don't know. And then a person think that somebody gonna come save them and gonna help them out when they're not living their life right. How am I supposed to help you or save you, but you're not living your life right? I can't help you, because me helping you is gonna make me lose all my stuff, and I'm already barely able to take care of myself, because the economy we're living in is designed for me to not be able to get ahead by myself. There's no reason why I should have to struggle like I'm struggling right now by myself, and with no responsibilities, no kids, and no nothing like that. So it shouldn't. I should be able to take care of myself, and I should be able to have money left over. I should be able to save some money up. But no, that's not my reality. Yeah, but anyway, just worry about what you have control over and make better choices and better decisions, because at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. Is so yeah. But like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. Share this video, and remember to always keep the Most High first, and be blessed. Bye.